What's up guys, with all the hype from Arkham Knight, we figured why not do a video of our top 5 Batman villains.
Since Arkham Asylum we've had like a bunch of villains introduced into the game, some that we've known for years and some brand new, and some have been great and some have been, well, not so great.
With that being said, it should be noted that these guys are specific to the Arkham game universe rather than the general Batman DC universe.
On top of that, this is just a list of, like, not a definitive list at all, just our own opinion, so don't rip our heads off if you're not happy with it or anything. You know, it's just our opinion, it's just what we like and what we thought was good, and what is important to remember though is that this is the actual right opinion, so yeah, enjoy. Kicking off at number 5 we have Victor Saz. He's an absolute psychopath. He cuts himself to mark each kill. The reason he's on this list is because compared to a lot of the other villains in this game series, he is actually really dark, and he isn't going about trying to, you know, do all these big elaborate plans and kind of thing. He can't just go around murdering people, and it kind of grounds the whole like setting and what's going on. He's just a dude stabbing people basically, and it is dark and interesting. And also, pretty sure he's the first villain you encounter in Arkham Asylum, which is pretty interesting in its own right, I guess.
At number 4 we have Bane, in specific Bane from Arkham Origins. Imprisoned from birth to serve his dead father's sentence, Bane was raised inside the horrific environs of a Santon Prisca prison. We all basically know the story of Bane. He's a guy that has these drugs that makes him beefy. The reason why we say Bane in Arkham Origins is because this Bane is more similar to the ones in the Dark Knight films. He's still a big guy, but he's actually clever as well, similar to how he was in The Dark Knight Rises. And, you know, props for that, because it's nice to see Bane have a spin on his character and actually be something quite useful rather than just a big guy that can beat shit up.
At number 3 we have the Riddler, aka Edward Nygma or Edward Nashton, you know, whatever you want to call him. Basically this guy is completely obsessive. He thinks he's the smartest person alive and needs to prove himself like smarter than Batman. He's not. But the reason we kind of admire him in this list is because he is so committed at putting those trophies down, it's amazing. And also in gameplay terms, he has some of the most interesting segments where you have to actually really think hard about some of the things you gotta do. Like his puzzles, they're just fantastic and really do change up the pace of the game.
And at number 2, it's the Joker. Yes, the Joker's number 2, he's not number 1, and we'll get onto our number 1 in a moment, but let's just talk about the Joker for a second. We all know him. He's an insanely homicidal supervillain whose skin is white, he has green hair and blood red lips, which give him quite a cartoonish appearance. He's clever and, well, you know, just simply a crazy bastard, and of course he had to be near the top of the list because we all love the Joker in all forms of media, be it TV, video games, films, or just the comics themselves. Before we head to the number 1 villain, let's have some honourable mentions. These are the guys who we thought they're good, but they're not quite good enough to be our top 5. So to kick it off, we've got Deathstroke,
Poison Ivy,
Firefly,
Mr. Freeze,
and the Penguin. Now, we love these guys, they're fantastic, just not top 5 fantastic.
In at number 1 we have Scarecrow, aka Jonathan Crane, and this might be a surprise or something, but I really feel like he deserves the number 1 spot because he, of all the other characters, had like the most effect on Batman himself. Like you can say like Joker was like his kind of complete opposite, arch rival kind of thing, but mentally and actually giving aspects onto Batman himself, Scarecrow kind of stands alone in that way, I think. And like especially in the latest game, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played it yet, but you'll definitely see what I mean if you ever do. The effects that he has on Batman himself and what he causes is just astounding compared to a lot of the other villains that I mentioned. So yeah, I think old Scarecrow deserves this spot. Way to go, Raghead.
So that is our top 5 Batman villains in the Arkham universe. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit that like button.
And if you have your own opinions on this list, or if there are any villains that you think should have been in the list or shouldn't have been, please let us know down below and give your own top 5s if you fancy. Also, if there's anything else that you want to see our opinion of, let us know and we'll try our hardest to do it.
I'm DNAB, do join with Jay Scarrett, and thanks for watching.